Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Nohidaya binti Jamaluddin from Polytechnic Islam Pride. This is a title, my presentation, resistor tester for quick resistant identification of electrical resistant experiments. This my contents, presentation, have introduction, methodology, result, conclusion and recommendation. Problem statement. Observing in the laboratory for course Icripe24 Electrical Technology, students took time to read the value of the resistor in a calculation using resistor color code. The student witness was in the skill of reading the value of the resistor using an analog multimeter. Based on this two problem, this give impact the duration of the practical implementation in the laboratory, which must be carried out for 2 hours and cannot be carried out according to the set period. The value of the resistor can be obtained through two methods, through calculation and measurement, but the resistor value may not be the same when trying these two methods. This is because the value of the resistor that has resisted the present of voltage will be decreased the value of the resistor. Have a three objectives of the study: to develop a new testing kit for electrical measurement, first to improve the learning process with efficient equipment, to reduce measuring difficulties, and to make learning easier and understanding faster. Scope of the study. The design portable resistor tester have a scope of the study. This project microcontroller is an Arduino Mega 2560. Perform digital multimeter operation and present two values of resistance, measurement, and color code at LCD. This resistor tester interprets the resistance of 4 color bands by pressing button, capable of measuring the overall amount of the resistor in series and parallel resistance circuits. Next is the methodology. This is a flowchart project development phase. Have a 4 phase for project development. This is a research design. This table shows the project specifications. Next is a hardware. This table shows the project features, and this figure the illustration circuit of the resistor tester. This development also using a software, Arduino IDE. This is a process flowchart, principal operation. This development have the questionnaire, have two types of questionnaire, first survey and interview. So the structure of the questionnaire for survey have 4 sections, and structure of the questionnaire for interview have a 2 sections. Data collection procedure from questionnaire were analyzed using ANOVA software and Microsoft Excel 2019. Each item is analyzed using mean, percentage, and statistical significance depend on suitability. Result and discussions. So first figure show the resistor tester, and next figure show the resistor tester show the value of the resistor. Okay, this is a finding. Respondent come from student and lecturer in the electrical department Polytechnic Islam Pride. The method survey for student after implementation in practical and interview lecturer to get feedback for RT. Respondent survey, all 13 respondents were asked to answer the 4 sections. Respondent interview, all 5 respondents were lecturer in the electrical department Polytechnic Islam Pride. So this is a finding for the 5 respondents based on interview, and this also have the finding for the 5 respondents for interview. Conclusion for the finding from the 5 respondents give a positive feedback for this development. Results survey for the section A, you can see the pie chart show the academic qualification. Academic qualification for responding 54% SPM, 43% community college certificate, and 3% SPMD. Result survey, section B, evaluate the use of the resistor in practice. You can see the research data show that there is no significant difference because P value show more than 0.05 for using resistor in practice. A high percentage agree, 83.33% students are able to carry out practical application related to a resistor implementation. Result survey, section C, evaluate the skill and understanding of the use of resistor. The data show that there are no significant difference because the p-value more than 0.05 for this evaluation. A high percentage agree with evaluation criteria 76.67 on the impact of the difficulty in reading resistor value. Result survey, section D, evaluate the requirement of the resistor testing in practice. We can see p-value more than 0.05 for this evaluation. Means the data show that there is no significant difference in this result. Two evaluation criteria in high percentage agree with the impact of using this resistor. Interpretation. We can see section A, demographic. The data show that most respondents are from SPM academic qualification. It can show that most students do not have experience or basic in the electronic field. Section B, the evaluation using resistor in practice. The results show that students have a problem in practice using the resistor. Section C, the skill and understanding of the use of the resistor. The data show evaluation criteria application of analog multimeter easy to use tool for resistors value has a low percentage agree, 63.33%. It means they have a weak skill to read the value of the resistor using an analog multimeter. Section D, the requirement of the resistor test in practice. The data show percentage agree to get more than 50% in all evaluation criteria. Interpretation of this requirement of the resistor tester in practice show positive feedback from students. It means the RT help the student to determine the resistance value. Relate with the implementation resistor tester in the lab work. First figure we can see lab shape. The J027 articulated before implementation resistor tester. But after implementation, we can make the improvement lab shape in DET1003 electrical technology. RT value is used in reading the resistor value in the new lab sheet. After that, the student can find the resistor value using the color code table and analog multimeter. It means student can explore the resistor tester and learn the resistor color code topic by self-learning without the lecturer guide. You can see a 3 literature review to prove self-learning from error. Okay, first we can see the Metcalfe 2017 show that self-learning and learning from error have a relationship. Making errors can greatly facilitate new learning. Next literature, we can see the Duncan 1979 definition of learning. We define learning from error as the process through which individually. And next literature review is Zo 2011 show that learning from errors make the motivation to learn positive relates to the learning from error. Conclusion. A teaching kit is one of the innovative methods of teaching. It's activate education. Lecturer use TA to make the teaching learning process easier to understand. The resistor tester for quick resistor identification is developed in accordance with the participation aspect of the student and according to their capabilities and ability with different skills. This equipment is built to facilitate students to learn, understand, and indirectly dominate the way of reading and calculating resistor value practically through learning stuff in the story. The findings show that development of equipment known as RT is required to fulfill the objective of this study. First objective, to improve the learning process with efficient equipment. This objective has been approved with evaluation criteria of the resistor tester in practice. Second objective, to reduce measuring difficulties. The feedback survey from the students showed the evaluation criteria got the consensus. got the percentage to agree. Third objective, to make learning easier and understanding faster. The survey show RT helps students to understand the resistor color code more easily, getting a percentage agree 76.67%. This RT for quick resistor education has also won a gold medal at the Penang the International Innovation and Design PIID 2023 competition held on 16 to 18 May 2023 by University Technology Mara, Pulau Pinang. This is a figure presentation at the Penang International Innovation and Design PIID 2023 and resistor tester happy award gold medal at PIID 2023. Recommendation. Improvement should be made to the initial design to make it more user-friendly. Relate this improvement, it helps students easier for identify the value of resistor, especially visual impaired students. It can help teaching technique adapted in education are not usually designed to cater to the need of visual impaired students. Visually impaired students are usually held back from pursuing STEM education. So, in this work, an inclusive science laboratory for visual impaired students is envisaged using assistive technology that can facilitate them in performing lab experiments. That's all my presentation. Thank you.